Hey, what's up guys, I'm back with another video here, and I haven't posted in a while, but I'm going to be doing a Lego video, so this video will consist of 3 different parts: the oak encampment, the foresty area, and the market. So, let's get into it, shall we? Starting with the least eventful area, we have the market. Now, there isn't really much going on, right? Aside from the siege preparations and the volunteer for soldiers. But I'm going to talk about this area anyway. Now, out of all the areas, this is the area I have improved upon the least, really. In fact, the most I've done for this area is I've taken stuff away and used the material to build up these areas a bit more, you know. Anyway, so there's nothing really interesting on the wall aside from some of my custom black falcon knights. As you can see, the king and a mercenary commander, cannon that actually has the correct colouring, or the colouring I want at least. See, these red ones is just me settling because I don't want to buy a bunch of these brown ones. I think with these brown ones, right, it's some of my nan's old Lego. Oh, the phone won't focus now. Thanks, phone. There we go, now you've focused. But yeah, and the red ones are some newer ones I've gotten in the past few years, and it's not 40 years old, you know. These grey bits, they're old, but these red things, I don't think they're near as old, you know. Anyway, for the market, we have some patrolling guards, and if the phone will focus, maybe. No, it's not. It's just not focusing because my phone is an asshole. Anyway, so here we can see we have 2 mercenaries doing a deal with a merchant, you know. There's nothing really happening over here other than a villager attempting to sell some fresh produce. Up here we have a beggar, or a vagabond, whatever you want to call them. There's like 30 different names. Just looking at this is like the biggest change I've made to the market area, really, you know. Anyway, we go here, we have a little merchant stall. Nothing interesting. It's new, a newer one, I guess. That's the only thing, really. I don't thought of anything for it. We have an elven mercenary, some more black falcons, you know. Up here in the tower, we have another black falcon, and over here we have lieutenant or commander, whatever you want to call him, right? Accepting volunteers for the coming battles. And yeah, here is the wall again, I guess, you know. So, onto the forest area, I guess. When I really think about it, the forest area is more of a plains area, but it's the most eventful area currently. We have a velociraptor enjoying a juicy fish, you know. And over here, we have a sergeant and 2 men of the Black Falcons negotiating with an Uruk captain and an Urukai. Yeah, very eventful. Now ignore the pterodactyl. Going further up, we can see a small band of demons battling it out with, if the phone will focus, well, some mercenaries, you know. I like this one, and my custom Geralt the best, you know. They're the best. This is a Ninjago figure, but yeah, and that's some of these figures are from the D&D CMF, you know. Anyway, and some of them are Lord of the Rings. Anyway, going further up, we can see more of the carnage and bloodshed, and the phone's not focusing again, at least not properly. Now it is. We have the commander for these mercenaries, you know, preparing his archers and crossbowmen and his 1 dwarf in their small little encampment, which is not much. It's just I thought they might as well put something there to like make it more interesting. Like, now this hasn't changed at all aside from the placement of a few flowers, and I made the stump one thing taller, I guess. And over here we have a demon commander and an archer surveying the battle down below. Now on to area 3, I suppose. The orc encampment. Starting here, we have my favourite little watchtower, you know. Yeah. And then we can come over here, where I have changed this area quite a bit. I've made some of the walls a bit bigger and more detailed. I don't know if I've showed off this figure yet, right? But it's my custom female orc mountain lion rider, you know. Over here, we have a shepherd doing a lucrative deal with an Uruk. Now, this one isn't an actual Lego, it's a custom. I didn't use all my customs, as you can see. I left quite a few of them in here, because I thought, why would I use the Gundabad ones? There's not enough room for them, you know, unless I wanted it to be really crowded. I just used these grey ones to pad the area out a bit more, you know. Anyway, a bit further up, we have whoever that is, the white orc, you know, and a few other orcs standing about on guard and listening to the deal. I can't remember where I got that. It was for one of the newer Jurassic Park sets, I think. I think it's the same one I got him in. Was it? I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, we have a few mercenaries and a demon that have now become warg feed. There's a warg, right? I know in Shadow of War there are Caragors, but yeah, Caragors are different. Yeah, that's a warg. Anyway, we have a few, a guard and a centaur. I quite like the Harry Potter centaurs. They make good, like, spearmen, I guess. Or cavalry, you know, orcish cavalry, if you don't have enough wargs and mountain lions, you know. Up here we have a goblin riding a pterodactyl with no lower jaw. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I haven't been able to find it for years. Yeah. Anyway, going over here, we have another centaur. Oh, I haven't mentioned, right, but I have reinforced this corner, okay, quite a bit. That's how this started. I was just doing some repairs because everything was broken, and then I decided to take down some of the trees, and then I decided to, you know, reinforce this corner, and then I decided to change a bunch of stuff around the area, you know. Yeah, so next time... Okay, yeah. So next time my mum or my dad accidentally boot the corner, right, it will not shatter into a million pieces, you know. Anyway, going further up, we have another centaur and some archers, you know, another archer there. Now this wall bit hasn't changed at all, aside from the little banner, you know, the banner's about it. Oh, I forgot to mention the baby Triceratops. And one of two trees I didn't bother getting rid of because they weren't in the way, and I thought, why would I get rid of them if I do like how they look? Except that they both do fall down, except less often than the one that was there, you know. Anyway, we have the Uruk's famous war Triceratops getting a tasty carrot from a goblin warrior. Yeah, and we have a few guards. Yeah. There's a grave there, you know. A lot of the chests are filled with stuff, I think. Nothing in there. A lot of the chests are filled with stuff, except for that one, like the first one I opened. This one has stuff in it, I know. There's jewels and gems and gold. That box has some random crap in it. I don't think these have anything in it. No, and I won't be able to open them to check, and I can't be bothered to move them either. I think some of the chests in here might have stuff in them. That one has some gold in it, and I can't move it, though, and I don't want to move it either. There's some stuff there. Not really interesting that much. But I kind of hope you guys enjoyed this video, I guess. Yeah. I didn't put that much effort into the market area, to be honest. It was mainly this, but yeah. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed, I guess, and yeah, I have some other future video plans that involve me talking about some of my writing, but that's for the future, and I'll probably change my mind like most of the stuff I do.